This is Chevy Blackhawks pregame live.
Time for our first break here on Blackhawks pregame live, presented by your Chevy dealers. When we return, the general manager of the Blackhawks, Stan Bowman, will join us. We're now joined by the vice president and general manager of the Chicago Blackhawks, Stan Bowman. It is Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Stan, I know this is a special night in your life, considering what you have dealt with, the Hodgkin's lymphoma, and that was the first time you were really introduced to Imerman's Angels. Tell us about that organization.
Yeah, you're right. It was a tough time in my life, and it's an amazing organization. Johnny Imerman's such a positive guy, and it's really something that is badly needed for people that are going through a tough time. You don't really know much about what to expect, and what they do is they match you up with somebody, sort of the similar age bracket who's had the same cancer as you have, to give you some confidence that you can get through it. And they've lived that life before, and they've gone through those same battles. So it was a great idea by Johnny, and I've been fortunate to work with them for a number of years now, and you always try to give back because they were so good to me.
Stan, it just seems like everyone knows somebody, whether it's a friend or a family member, a loved one who's got cancer. And tonight the Blackhawk players are going to be wearing warm-up jerseys that will help benefit a lot of cancer charities. I believe they're going to sign them afterwards. Just talk about that initiative and how people can go about maybe getting those jerseys. Yeah,
I think that's something we're trying to do. The biggest thing in cancer research is obviously, you got to try to bring new advances, new treatments, and that takes a lot of trials and a lot of money. So, you can raise awareness, and this is something that we do. It's maybe a simple thing, but our jerseys are something that certainly people are really interested in. I mean, the neat thing about these tonight is very limited edition, so if you're fortunate enough to get one of these, you'll have a rare item.
And Stan, I also have a new friend sitting behind us, Henry Walton, who lives in Yorkville, Illinois, who just got diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he's one of those youngsters that we talk about. Everyone can see him behind us, but he's definitely one of those young guys that is going through something very difficult, he and his dad and his whole family, and we're just happy that we can be one of our guests. And I understand you've invited him up to the suite to meet with the guys and hang out. Yeah, we were just talking about Imerman Angels here, and I think when you get a chance to talk to somebody, and I'll be happy to kind of tell them about my battle, and I think the biggest thing is you get to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a lot of people that have faced the same battles you have, and they've come out even stronger on the other side. So, even though it's a tough day when you get that diagnosis, you start treating it and you start to feel better.